Oh my god, I missed that pasta. It holds its shape. This pizza makes me happy. What's up, everybody? All right, we are gonna head out and grab some lunch. It's time to go on a nice long walk. Good luck trying to hear me because there's a whole lot of noise going on around me. It's busy right now, so I'm gonna try to get past this school as quickly as possible and hopefully not get run over in the middle of traffic. All right, so I've already decided what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I've got about a 15-20 minute walk. Gonna head to probably the most popular pizza place in Vietnam, or pizza chain, really. And yeah, that might sound weird that I'm in Vietnam going to get pizza, but I'll explain once we get there. But it's extremely well known and it's freaking amazing pizza. All right, so since we're going on a nice long walk anyways, I figured I might as well tell you a little story about this pizza place. I first went there maybe about 10 years ago when they first opened up. It was probably the first place in all of Vietnam that I actually went into a restaurant and had to wait in line to actually get a table. So that was probably actually a good sign that they were that busy. So waited in line, got a table, and had probably the best pizza I'd ever had up to that point. So looked into them a little bit more. There's plenty of videos on them on YouTube. But so it's a Japanese couple, husband and wife. They trying not to step into some water here. Japanese couple, I think now they're in their early 40s. They moved to Italy, learned how to make pizza, fell in love with pizza, learned how to make it, for some reason decided to move to Vietnam and open up their first shop here. Now there's about 45 plus locations open in it's Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, India, and I think Indonesia is on the list now, but they're open all over the place. So they're a very large brand now. They also have very specific farms that they work with. These farms grow all the vegetation that they use. So all the herbs, veggies, all the stuff that they use on their pizzas, they grow. All the crab that they use on their dishes, they grow. I'll put a link to their website in the description, but all that information's on there. And then all the cheese that they use on their pizza, they make their own cheeses. So everything is done in-house. They buy very few of the items that they actually use on their pizza. So it's pretty impressive what they do. All right, busy street corner. Now I'm gonna try to figure out how I don't get run over. All right, people actually occasionally pay attention to streetlights here now, which is kind of nice. But so yeah, they grow and make their own, like everything on their own. There's very few, if any, items that they go out and buy. Yeah, they started about, I want to say it was anywhere between 10 and 15 years ago in Vietnam. And now there's over 40 40 different locations across multiple different countries. It's very impressive what this one couple have done. All right, I think I'm almost there, and I'll see you guys again once I'm there and actually get a table.
All right, so Pizza 4Ps is at the base of the Zenity building, or D1 Mention. It's a massive apartment building. Yeah, and it's located at 608 Quận Kiệt in District 1, just on the riverside. All right, so they've got a pretty extensive menu, bunch of appetizers. I think I already know what I want. So a bunch of different types of salads. Again, they make all their own cheeses in-house. They grow their own crab. And then they work with farms that specifically grow all of their own grains and veggies. All right. And then one of the nice things about this place, anything that you like, well, pretty much most of the pizzas that you like, you can get it half and half. So if you want to try 2 different types of pizzas, you can get half and half, which I think I might end up doing. Another thing, you can actually ask them how many slices specifically to actually slice the pizza, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, just specifically if you have, a certain amount of people in your party, you want to share a certain amount of slices, you can ask them how many slices to cut your pizza into. All right, and then just being here, or I've gone here a few times now, or several times. This is one of the places I always have to go to every time I'm in Vietnam. One of the things that I absolutely recommend everybody try, just because it's one of their specialty dishes, is the crab pasta. I will be getting that, so I'll show you guys that. It's an absolute must-have dish. Em cho anh order một phần cái mì cua. Pizza một nửa là cái Milano salami, với một nửa là cái margarita thường, với một ly nước dưa hấu.
Em từ khoảng 15 tới 20 phút.
Không sao, cảm ơn. Cảm ơn. Alright, so I got the crab pasta, and then a half and half pizza with just a regular margarita, and then a margarita with Milano ham and chorizo. So the margarita is mostly just because I want to see how just their sauce, their cheese tastes by itself, and then the Milano ham and chorizo. That's one of the ones that I always get, just because that one I know is fantastic. So, this said, it'll take about 15 minutes. I will be back. Alright, so first thing came out. Got my watermelon. It's just straight watermelon juice. And it's fantastic. The watermelon over here is just plain sweet deliciousness. Extremely refreshing. So, yeah. Tons of seeds, just because I don't think seedless watermelon is a thing over here yet. But any chance I get to have watermelon over here, I always get it. But tons of seeds compared to watermelons in America. But so ridiculously sweet. And that juice is just pure watermelon juice. And I swear the service in this country is just absolutely ridiculously sweet. Um, they felt like I was waiting here with nothing for a while, so they brought me out some bread. And it's really good bread. Their own house-made chili oil, which their chili oil is really good also. It's not spicy, it just has really good flavor. Really good for dipping your crust into. Then at each table, there's a box of wet wipes. It's a little strange over here, but so when you sit down, some of the nicer restaurants will have kind of the cloth napkins like you'll see back in the States. Generally, those are not for wiping your hands and stuff like that. It's kind of just there for decorations. The wet wipes, these are more for wiping your hands. Okay, actually that chili oil has more of a kick than I remember. And it's delicious. Basically, they gave me little bits of pizza dough. And it's perfectly cooked. There's just a little bit of garlic and butter on there. That's fantastic. All right, the crab pasta just showed up, and I'm very excited because all I smell is the crab right now. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, this is the crab pasta. It is ridiculously filled with crab, just a massive pile of crab meat on top. All right, cảm ơn.
Dạ em gửi là pizza margarita với lại mình có hận chỉ nóng ạ.
All right, thank you. And then the pizza just came out also. So half caprese or half margarita and half Milano and chorizo sausage. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't had their pizza and pasta in so long and I can't wait. Okay, so they also noticed that my plate was just a slight bit dirty because I put some chili oil on there. So they brought out a whole new plate for me. Let's go ahead and mix up this pasta a little bit. Oh, that's so creamy and crabby. And one of the things that she was recommending is to also put the honey on here. I haven't tried that before actually, so I might have to follow her recommendation in a bit. Oh, but that looks spectacular. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this, but I'm definitely gonna try. Oh my god, I missed that pasta. It's just crabby, creamy. If you like seafood, this pasta is an absolute must. I've never had any other seafood pasta that has that much seafood flavor. The pasta is cooked perfectly. It's not overcooked at all, not undercooked. It's just the perfect al dente texture. Just enough bite to it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that one. I might need a couple more of those watermelon juices too. Oh man, yeah, this pasta is freaking amazing. And again, they grow their own crab specifically for this pasta dish. According to their website, their menu and all that, they have a story in there that like every year, I can't remember if it's every year or every month, they grow, I think it's between 4,000 to 5,000 crabs just for this, or just for their seafood dishes. And those crabs are fantastic. It's time for the pizza. I'm gonna start with. Let's start with. All right. So this is the Milano salami and chorizo. So it's not gonna be super crispy, but cooked very well. The crust has a nice little chew to it. The flavors are just amazing. It's very fresh tomatoes, very fresh ingredients. Just like the nice bright acidity of the tomatoes just cuts through all the cheese, all the meats. Oh man, that's good. You're not gonna get that super crispy crust if that's what you're looking for, but that texture, that chew, that's exactly what I'm looking for on a pizza, is especially from the edges. You do have that crispy bite, but a nice chew to it. It's not that thin cracker crust. Oh man, I would take this over most pizzas over in the States. Like, and a lot of it is not necessarily because of the technique that they use. Um, it's primarily the ingredients that they have. So like, it folds, it holds its shape. And just, yeah, the sauce, the tomato sauce itself just comes right through. Like it's got this nice bright tomato acidity to it. Yeah, this pizza makes me happy. So similar to my other videos, I don't know what time they open. I have to check the signs on the doors, but Google Maps says 11:30. I showed up right before 11:30. It was already packed inside, so I'm guessing it's gonna open. It's probably open at like 11, somewhere around there. Um, Especially since it's at the bottom of an apartment building. It probably opens earlier just so people living here can come down for lunch. I'll try to update the hours in the description or in the video. All right, so I'm debating if I finish any more of this pizza because I need this pasta. Yeah, let me make sure I finish this pasta before I eat any more of the pizza. Like, I'm definitely not wasting any of this. I'm gonna follow her recommendation and try some of this honey on here. Interesting. Not bad. Very interesting. All right, so I'm gonna finish my food, and I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.